Pile 1. Your yandere is likely a detached avoidant, meaning that they might appear indifferent and are more inclined to view relationships with a logical perspective. They're not overtly romantic, possibly because they suppress their emotional needs and may often come across as aloof. While your yen may seem detached and uncaring, they harbor intense feelings of obsession beneath their facade. They have that dead-eyed devotion towards you. Your yandere would likely nidcap you. They are driven by an intense desire to possess you entirely because to them your presence is all they need. You are probably being stalked by them. Your yen enjoys watching you and meticulously collects your belongings. Due to their tendency to suppress their emotional needs, they may reach the point of snapping, so that may occur just out of nowhere. Pile 2. Your yandere is a trauma-driven disorganized. What that means is that they are driven by their emotions and can often act unpredictably. Their behavior oscillates quite frequently, so you may notice sudden shifts in their mood and you will feel how intense their emotions are for you. You may notice your yandere's behavior varies from suffocatingly needy to fiercely possessive. Your yen would collapse at the thought of you leaving because you are their anchor that eases the volatility of their emotions. They would actually beg you to stay if they felt you were trying to leave. However, they may also resort to more unconventional means of keeping you by their side. Your yan's emotions escalate quickly, so you have or will receive many results due to the intensity of what they feel. Pile 3. Your yandere is an anxious possessive. This means that they are very overprotective of you and jealous of those around you. It is their fear of loss that causes your yen to seek control over you and use means of manipulation to keep you with them. You are likely being stalked by them due to your yen's fear of abandonment. They constantly monitor your behavior in order to maintain a sense of control. Your yen is also inclined to break into your room to make sure you're safe and may even use cameras to surveil you. They want you to depend on them for everything. Even the most benign of your relationships are perceived as threats to them. Their love can be overwhelming at times because of how afraid they are of losing you and often will seek reassurance from you to feel secure. Pile 4. Your yandere is a dismissive avoidant, meaning that they tend to dismiss their desire for emotional intimacy and prioritize self-reliance. They can come off as confident, composed, even arrogant at times. However, this is all a facade and underneath lies their obsession for you. Due to their tendency to repress their emotions, it may not be overtly obvious how obsessed they are for you. However, if they ever feel that you're becoming distant, they will reveal how truly possessive they are over you. Your yen is definitely the cold and calculating type. They may see love as a transaction where they protect you and you owe them loyalty. They are very controlling and may not outwardly show affection, but their feelings for you are very obvious through the lengths that they would go through to keep you by their side. Pile 5. Your yandere is a fearful avoidant, which means that yearn for closeness, however fears the emotional vulnerability that comes with it. They constantly shift between being clingy and withdrawal. Your yen is afraid that you might leave them, even though being around you is like heaven to them. They can't help but to imagine the emptiness they'd feel when you're gone. They want to be by your side, but their fear of abandonment or betrayal haunts them. You may notice some hot and cold patterns with your yen. You may suddenly receive many results and then none because of their inability to commit to emotional intimacy. Breaking the cycle would take lots of reassurance from you and a promise to stay by their side. Without your reassurance, your yen may start to use unconventional means of keeping you at their side. Pile 6. Your yandere is an anxious preoccupied. This means that they tend to seek reassurance from relationships due to low self-worth. They are very clingy and obsessively crave your validation. Your yen is deeply dependent on you. They want your attention to remain solely on them and become dangerously jealous of your other relationships. If they feel that you are becoming more distant, they will act increasingly possessive and will become suffocatingly affectionate to win you back. Your yen would constantly call and text you to make sure you're still there, even breaking into your room to make sure you're safe. It is also likely that you are being stalked by them due to their need for reassurance. Watching you is their way of maintaining a sense of control over the relationship. Pile 7. Your yandere is an anxious ambivalent, meaning that their devotion towards you is intense but unstable due to their fear of emotional vulnerability. They deeply yearn for closeness, however fear that they won't be loved back. You may notice how emotionally volatile they are with inconsistent signs and results. One moment your yen will shower you with love before distancing themselves. Your yen is the type of person to write paragraphs of texts about how much they love you only to never send it. Even though their behavior is volatile, the one thing that persists is how much they love you. They want a consistent, loving relationship, but their fear of abandonment and betrayal prevent them from fully committing to it. Your yen would need lots of reassurance from you in order to be able to love you at their full capacity.